wet sanded all the runs out. Are they 100% gone? Nope. I tried a little bit. You know, whatever. Ain't gonna notice them anyway, so that's all I care about. It's just a flipper car. Everything is done. Getting hand scrubbed and steam cleaned the carpet, because remember this used to be the swamp car? Remember there used to be water floating over there? Wiped it all down, put it all together, and click click. So I put a battery charger on it. That didn't work. So then I got the big battery charger out. It pushes 225 amps. I put it on there 45 minutes and all it would do is go click click. Well, that pretty much tells me that the battery ain't no good. So now I gotta put a battery in the sleeping lizard. So I can't move it outside, so I can't take pictures of it, so I can't put it on Craigslist, so I can't get no money, so I can't get somebody to Jew me down on it. Anyway, the day is, I don't know. Let's go check. It's the 17th. What day is that? That would be Saturday. So my wife's car is coming here Tuesday. So I started taking this thing apart because I bought a rebuild kit for it. I hate that squealing. And we got $35 worth of parts. Okay. So this thing costs like 450 bucks. But they tell you when to take this cover off, you can pry it with a screwdriver, but don't puncture this bladder. Yeah, whoa. Whoa, that's a little, whoa. It's been used. Yeah. And if you're gonna do this nonsense, because if I can't get this back together, I'll bring it into town and have somebody else to build it. Laminate your paperwork, because it's going to get greasy. I even get to the point where, because I think I can remember everything, I can't remember nothing. So I document where everything's supposed to go. In theory, this is supposed to slide out of here. Don't really want to take this apart, but I see come on, there is some kind of piece of plastic reservoir, so I'm thinking that's down in there. Now, could have I just did these or whatever, put a seal and a bearing and things in them? I could have, then I could be chasing my own tail. I just thought it was best to tear the whole thing down, put all new parts in. Then if it doesn't work, I believe if there's a man in town, he's looked at that before. He rebuilt that for me. He's kind of pricey, but it works. It's pricey. Or I can send it in to the professional people, but hopefully I can do it myself. I don't know. I'm real good about, I didn't even want to tear it apart because I don't want to tear it apart, leave it in the box, and then, because you know what happens when you tear things apart, things grow legs and walk away. That wood burner is going to get a good tear down this spring. So I'm tired of the squeaking. I'm thinking it's down there in one of the blowers. I don't know. Hear it? I hate anything that squeaks or it makes noise that ain't supposed to be there. Anyway, it drives me crazy. got over 200 hours. I quit counting after 200 hours because I just don't want to know after that. Don't want to know. Burnt through the paint a few places. Airbrushed it in, camouflaged it. Does it look fabulous? Nope. I'll show you one spot. Of course, the camcorder doesn't want to work. See right there? I'll show you. Keep squeaking, wood burner. I'll put the boots to you. I usually don't. There we go. You got a good idea. See right there? The spot that I cut through was probably about a third of what that spot is. But I felt if I airbrushed it out, fanned it in, and put clear on it while it was in this wet sand mode that I could clear, that it'd be fine. Well, you can tell it isn't fine, okay? You can tell the ring around it, the dark ring, you can see. It's low, okay? I don't like that. Of course, I always look at all the flaws. I can't believe this one happened, but it did, because that one made it look light, and then the dark ring, I felt, don't mix the paint, just get the maroon part of it, not the silver. Well, that's what happens when you do that, when you don't mix it. You get a dark spot. That's right up on top. That's lovely. Oh, and here's a spot right here where I was, when I was razor blading the clear, and it really wasn't hard enough, and I should have been scraping down instead of up, and I chunked a piece of clear out, so I had to touch that up and clear over it. There you go, magnify it, looking good in the hood. There, one more time, come on. Oh, there you go. Besides that, it's 84,000 miles of love. What a week. What a week. Resale Red, Fred. Got my baby diapers in. I like those. They're soft. And they actually absorb water. Unlike those micro, whatever those nonsense things are. If you look close, you see the remnants of the runs, but I don't really care. It's not my car. There's some other lucky fellow's car. Let me go down there. It is what it is. Fire Miss Red. You only get it, Fred. We can get a little ash back there. There you go. That's a bonus round. Time to take some pictures, Craigslist this, and send it on down, pack it on down the highway. Fix those codes, and get my wife's car. And commercial break. Me and my brother, when he was alive, we used to always hate when we drive by cars. First thing we'd hate, right off the bat, let me go and check my mom out for a minute. And brother Scooby. My mom's to the right, she got a scarf like she's Eskimo. And we got Scooby. They're out there, my dad had built tiers. Right where that wall is, there's like 3 tiers, boom, 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 with like break walls per se, because the basement had flooded, because when they built the house, they said they could have a basement, but then they found out there was high water table, so they added all this dirt. Anyway, it flooded. Anyway, back to what I was saying. Oh, me and my brother, Bobby Love. You know, you drive by a car and you have a for sale sign and it says call for price. Fuck you. Call for price? Are you serious? Do you want to sell this son of a bitch, or Oh, really? Do you want to sell it? So I always put the price on it, but me and my brother said it was always smart that if you're driving by, you know, whatever speed, maybe you might not want to stop. Maybe the car, you like the car, but it's too pricey for you or whatever. But it sure is nice that if you drive by and you could tell the price right from just driving by without stopping. So my brother Scooby came up with a dollar store, these little dry marker boards. So, you know, a long ways away, you can see the price. That way you don't have to waste your time and stop. Because a lot of people, I won't stop if I can't see the price. I don't know. Sometimes people buy cars when they're not even in the market to buy a car. But anyway. This thing is a little intimidating. But you know, it's not been so bad so far. It really hasn't. So far, I would say the kit is worth $36. Should work. This piston was pretty. They call that a piston ring. It's a piece of plastic they had to put on there, but I cleaned it all out with 500 grit, 600 grit, just because they call this a piston. And replaced all these washers, replaced them in there. I'm getting ready, pretty much got to replace these, getting ready to assemble it. I don't even know where this goes. I haven't found out where that goes. But I'm sure I'll find out. I don't know. Look like they give me 2 of these. Anyway, maybe they did. Maybe I'm missing something, but I thought I tore it all the way down. We'll find out. Nothing ventured, nothing gained. And if not, I'll carry it down to the man in a box and have him fix it. Oh, I drove the car and it's got one of them things where it tells you on the dashboard, tire low. There you go. Heat it up, shake it up, squirt it in, drive it. For sale, Resale Red, Fred. Come get some. By no means am I complaining, but here's the piston. And I kind of see why it didn't move. You can see where it stops right there. You know, and that ain't too bad right there. Sliding up and down until you get right here. That was, I believe, what was stopping it from sliding. It was stuck in its position. Could be wrong. We'll find out. Well, I wish it all looked like that, but it surely does not. That's a 400 grit, and that is the best she's getting. I don't know if that's gonna work. We'll find out. Now she's done. I think she'll work. I really do. The aftermarket ones look more closer to the Blackhawks than the new Porta-Power Blackhawks, where they make the pedal different and cheaper. They're cheaper in price. So I should be able tomorrow to some light on. Take where are we at? Take that 10-ton yellow hand pump off of this and hook it on there, and I should be able to run it by air pressure. I would do it tonight, but this is the way I look at it. I think it'll work, I really do, but we'll find out. If it doesn't work, I will stop and try to fix it. But you know what? It's time to go home. So, if I go home now before I check it, I'll be in a good mood all night, thinking, yep, it's gonna work. But if I check it now and it don't work, I'll be here till God knows when. No, the sun will be down. No, 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 no. We'll just believe that it's gonna work. We'll see tomorrow. Piece of something, motherfucker. Come on, income tax people, come get some.